Hey, it's Monday, second day of the week. We're going to look at the judgments of God, but not all of them, which is one that's concerning the New Testament. We're going to start with Psalms 48, verse 11. It says, "Let Mount Zion rejoice, let the daughters of Judah be glad because of thy judgments." Let us be glad because of his judgments. So we look over into, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 3, and this is just the judgment that God has given to us concerning the New Testament. He said that he has made us able ministers of the New Testament. That's God's judgment. He has made us able ministers of the New Testament. He's made us, given us the ability to minister the New Testament to people, to one another. That's God's judgment. Now in Galatians 3, verse 2, this is how we minister the New Testament. He says that we minister the New Testament by the hearing of faith. He says, receive ye the Spirit by works of the law or by hearing of faith. Receive the Spirit by the hearing of faith. Receive, this is God's judgment for the New Testament, that we preach and teach faith, words of faith, and we receive God's, the Lord's Spirit. We receive everything that the Lord wants us to have through the hearing of faith. The hearing of faith. That's just one of the judgments that God has for us. There's many. We can look in the New Testament and look at all the, we can say the blessings of God or things that are in the covenant. We can also say this is God's judgments. Those are God's judgments. So, let Mount Zion rejoice. Let us rejoice. The daughters of Judah be glad. Let's be glad because of his judgments. He has judged us to be able ministers, to minister the Spirit through the hearing of faith, words of faith. Words that give us faith, because faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the Word of God. To exhort, to teach, to admonish, to encourage one another through words of faith. This is God's judgment.